What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of It's an Honor to be Nominated. Today, I am joined by...
Reese McCain.
And I'm joined by...
Shayla Derwent.
And did I say my name already? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, guess what, everyone? It's me, Matthew E. Matthews.
Whoa.
And I wanted to keep that a secret from you.
Did I say my name?
No, go on.
Captain Emerald Bias.
Captain Emerald Bias, we meet again.
Here we are.
We are so lucky to have Captain Emerald Bias here on the pod today.
Yes, well, I must go.
Oh, okay.
It's lovely to be here, but I don't truck with any of this projected picture nonsense.
What do you...
Developed film only.
Oh, so it's not...
The hard copies.
You like the reels. You
Yes.
don't want them projected.
That's right. That's so interesting. Wow, just the reels. That's so... Well, yes, it's
How do you... Oh, sorry, you were...
I was responding to this strapping young gentleman right here.
Sorry.
I was about to say that, yes, it is very interesting. Anyway, what did you have to say?
How do you feel about Facebook Reels?
I don't think that's a
What about
thing. Is
Instagram
Instagram Reels? Is it Facebook Reels as well? They just copied that.
I think it's Facebook Reels, YouTube
Facebook
Shorts.
Reels, Instagram
Facebook and
Reels
Instagram.
is owned by the same person. My good
Is it
friend
called Facebook
Mark
Reels?
Zuckerberg.
Your good friend?
Yes.
And in light of recent events, you want to commit to being friends with Mark?
Absolutely.
We are
Have
so
you seen
unlucky to have this general... this man here.
Emerald Bias, Captain Emerald Bias.
Yes.
Just how recently have you spoken to
Have
him?
I said my name on this yet?
I don't think so. One more time.
Captain Emerald Bias.
Yeah. And so when was the last time you spoke to Zuckerberg? Because there's been some new...
Well, I've been at sea for the last 45 years.
How
What's he up
old
to these
is-
days?
How old is Mark Zuckerberg?
He's got to be, I don't know,
I would say-
49.
Yeah.
We were
say
good
40s or
friends when he was
50s.
4. Oh, yes, I know this.
Okay, you know.
Yes.
Okay, good. I did.
I don't think it's fine to talk about him.
Well, when he was
This
4, I'm
character
sure he
is
was
not
a much
necessarily a
different
good person, but also he only knew Mark Zuckerberg when
he
Mark
was
Zuckerberg
4.
was 4 years old, before he did any of this shit.
No, but he was planning it. He was planning.
I did see something in his eye,
Yeah.
in his little
Yeah,
baby
he was
eye.
always sort of, you'd look at that kid and you go, I know you're not going to do good things in your life. You're going to be very successful for a lot of people are going to consider you successful, but
I'm his godfather, so I was planning to steer him away from that, but the call of the sea was too strong.
yes. And unlike Moana, Mr. Zucky was
Finish the
Then-
thought. What's the...
not a child that felt called by the sea in any way.
Well, actually, you took up surfing recently. I do know that. I saw him out on the waves.
Is that what brought you back to land?
Yes. I was like, oh, there's my old pal, Zucky.
Your old pal / godchild.
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta be friends with your godchild, don't you think?
You have
Anyone relate to this?
really have to. My godmother is my dentist. And my friend.
Well, you gotta be friends with your dentist, too.
Exactly.
I've lost 15 teeth because I scorned mine. I scorned my dentist, Dr. Timothy.
Sorry, I haven't been responding to my dentist texts. Do they take your teeth away if you... Do they, like, retroactively...
Yes, I missed 43 years worth of those text messages.
Yeah.
Where they were telling me my appointment was overdue. And so they took, it was one tooth for every 2 years, but they cap it at 30. They come in at 15, sorry.
Right.
15 teeth, 30
Which is how many
years.
teeth. Yes.
Yeah. Reese, do you have any opinions on this? I noticed you're not talking.
I'm scared of the dentist. Yeah, so I avoid it, and I think now, if I go back now, then they will take some teeth. So I'm considering just sort of going the natural route.
Right.
Ah, yes, squirrels eating out of your teeth.
Squirrels eating out of your teeth?
That's the natural way, is it not? That's not what I was thinking. No, I was just gonna floss and brush my teeth. No, you get some squirrels from a tree. And you sort of bare your teeth to them. You know, like those videos of those little fish that are in the pot, and you
Oh,
put your
the bar?
feet in the
Yeah.
pool, and the
Yeah.
fish eat off all the dead skin. It's like that, but with squirrels
How many squirrels?
in your teeth. One will do the job,
Oh.
but they usually bring a friend. Might not be a squirrel though. Could be a raccoon.
And does the raccoon still clean your teeth, or is it sort of a good cop, bad cop situation?
Yeah, yes, it is a good cop, bad cop situation, but you gotta put up with that. So yes, the squirrel will get you a cup of tea and clean out your teeth, and then the raccoon will sort of pull out your eyebrows
Oh.
and make you confess to the murder that you committed.
Oh, okay. What if you haven't committed a murder?
Then you should be fine.
Okay. I might try that.
Not committing murders or
Yeah, I might try that. I don't know. Crazy.
Oh, don't give it up on my account.
2025 vibe it out.
Yeah, 2025. Maybe it's time to give up murdering.
I think I'm gonna try the natural method as well. I think that sounds good. What about you, Matt?
I've been terrified of dentists ever since Little Shop of Horrors. So, like, I did not separate fact from fiction when I was young and just saw the very vivid imagery of a child with like metal jagged teeth attached to the outside of their face. And that haunted me for a long time. And I'm only just realizing that now. So, yeah, anything to stay away from dentists and big metal claws attached to my face.
Wow. So also the flashback scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the remake one, where Willy Wonka has all that stuff on his teeth because his father is a sort of strict dentist type. Was that also freak you out?
I looked at that and went, wow, he got lucky. That's not a big pair of metal chompers surgically attached to the outside of their face.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really do have to go. I don't care about this movie. You haven't mentioned many movies so far, but now you're talking about one, so I think I should get out of here.
All right, yeah.
You don't want to talk about a reel, just while you're here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've only read a few reels, so I don't know.
Read them?
Yeah, well, it's a physical object, so I count it as reading.
I think it technically
And
is.
hey, if audiobooks count, why wouldn't looking at the individual frames of a reel count?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do audiobooks count as reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be very careful where you land on this, Matt. This is a controversial topic. I appreciate you warning me about the Zuck stuff earlier, but this is equally as dicey for the internet.
Look, I'm just asking questions. And apparently,
That's
you're not allowed to get
what
in
old
trouble.
Zucky said.
You're not allowed to get in trouble for the things you put out on the internet if you say afterwards, I'm just asking questions.
That's a good tip. I stay off the internet. I'm scared of it as well.
Lots of pictures of dentists.
That's what worries me. That's what I'm most afraid of. All right. So, well, I did see a reel earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to.
Yeah, sure. Tell us about your favorite reel before you head off.
Yes, this one was, it was the reel of Have You Seen My Fish? You seen this one?
Is that a question?
It's a
or-
great
It's
sailor.
a title.
Sailor
I've
movie.
seen it. I've seen it actually. Well,
Yeah.
I've read it.
You've read it as well.
Yeah.
Because it was in theaters, I'm given to understand.
Oh, that one.
Was it in
yeah.
theaters before I was born?
It was, 57 years ago, and you are less than that, so unless you have some sort of time travel apparatus I'm not aware of.
Well, I think they show it every year for one night only.
I think it was in theaters before you were born. They show it every year since the dawn of
Every
time.
year.
Yep.
Yeah.
For one night only.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a classic sailors movie. Sailors across history.
Shayla's.
Me?
Who?
You said Shayla.
I came here because I thought you were a sailor.
I get that a lot. Every time I'm drunk, everyone says, "What do you do with a drunken Shayla?" Like, that's a different thing.
You
That's incredibly funny. That's incredibly funny. It is a wonderful way to bully you.
and your name is Derwent. You're a sailor named Derwent.
Yes.
That's what I am.
That's, yep, you can call me, yep.
What I do with a drunken sailor is I obviously keel haul him, and that usually puts him right. Won't be touching the old ale again. You heard of this keel hauling?
I think.
Barbaric torture method of the of the pirates?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it kills most people.
Most people, but not this guy. He was hardy drunk.
Shayla?
Yeah.
The sailor, yeah, he was a sailor.
Do you know what keel hauling is? I only recently found out about it.
Many people have attempted to do it on me because, you know.
Because you're a drunken Shayla.
Yeah, they hear my name, they think Sailor. I'm like, no, it's Shayla. Like the current TikTok sound that's trending. It's got my name in it.
That's awesome.
Is there?
Anyway, there actually, yeah, there is. Anyway,
Do you want to give us?
I haven't seen that one.
Do you want to give our listeners
'cause I do-
a little bit of that just for?
Captain Emerald doesn't watch TikToks or Reels, do you? No, I don't. But I do. I haven't seen this.
well, I think
sound yet, but I'm excited.
Captain Emerald watches Reels, but not TikToks. Maybe.
Yar.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a TikTok sound that goes, "My Shayla, my Shayla."
Why does it go like that?
It's a video of a guy weeping about his daughter,
Oh my god.
who's named Shayla.
And is it used in like funny contexts?
yeah, yeah, it's used a lot of like people like with cute dogs,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so cute,
Yeah.
my Shayla," and,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of people are saying it to me now, which is fun.
Another fun way to bully you.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Matthew, I've let one man slip through my fingers and become a terrible troll, terrible person in general. And you seem to want to bully this young sailor here. And I just want to know why that is. You know, other people have value. And we should lift them up, not put them down.
I feel like
Wow, Captain Emerald, that's so profound.
yeah, it's beautiful. I feel like good old Zucky should get some of that.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one who slipped through my fingers. I can't let the same thing happen twice.
You're not willing to let me become another Zuckerberg?
I'm not while I'm captain of this ship.
Have you read a transcript of?
You're welcome for, you can use the space as long as you like.
We are renting out a part of Captain Emerald's ship.
Yeah, we have been like shut down by the FCC, and we've had to come out to international waters to be able to film
Yeah.
the podcast. So we again, thank you.
Yeah, we
You're
appreciate it.
It was very polite of you to invite us on and then choose to leave so that we could do our thing. And
Yes, I just want you to do your thing.
I think someone does need a.
I was just
need a
chatting.
ship.
have you read a transcript of?
Wait, we haven't talked about, hey, have you seen my fish at all? We got distracted.
Yeah. Okay.
course.
Well, do you want to take it away?
Well, I loved how there were so many, big barrel-chested men in it.
Yeah.
And they,
Yeah, sure.
they pulled on the ropes. They rowed with the oars. There was that great, the drumming scene.
Oh, the drumming scene.
Yes.
Gosh,
Sort
that
of
was good.
reminiscent of Whiplash. But at sea.
Yes.
And I've read
Whip Splash,
Whip Splash.
I believe is.
They should have called it that.
They should have called the film Whip Splash.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is his name? JC. No. No, I'm not going to remember his name. Excellent in Spider-Man.
The bald man.
The Bald Man, that's it.
Plays Santa in Red One.
Tom Holland.
Yes. Tom Holland.
He's gone bald recently.
He's gone bald, yeah.
Hey, it's a catching look.
I am so enamored with Tom and Zendaya. I just love their relationship.
Yeah, they're very sweet.
I was worried for a while. I hadn't heard anything about it.
But they just keep it low-key, you know?
Yeah.
And that's very respectful of Tom.
Yeah.
That's beautiful to see.
Now, what did we think of the scene where the hook got caught on the toilet seat? I think it was a bit much.
You think it was a bit much?
Yes.
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was missing something looking at it one frame every 10 minutes. I really study those things.
Well, there's a lot of information to get.
Indeed. It's like one of those I Spy books, every frame.
Yeah. Well, this was the progenitor to Where's Wally, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Because us sailors, we need something to do out on the high seas.
Ugh, totally.
Yeah, we were. You made us wait 4 hours to start recording, and we were bored.
Well, I was trying to find the thimbles. In the I Spy book, there's 3 thimbles on the page. Oh, they were hidden deviously.
They sure were. That reminds me of a movie that I actually saw the other day called Thimble in My Pocket.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That was really edgy.
It was.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen this as well.
You see it
have?
as well?
Yes, it was really nothing to me with the brutality I've seen at sea, but I can understand for a landlubber such as yourselves, it might seem a bit edgy.
Well, there was quite a few office workers getting paper cuts.
Yeah. Yeah, the edges of those papers. Oof.
Yeah,
And I think that's just like the office workers of this country deserve better than that.
well, it's good to get the message out there that this is something
They don't like paper cuts.
they
Yeah.
don't like paper
Don't like
cuts.
paper-
I guess that's true. A lot of people don't know that.
No matter how much management likes to throw paper cut parties, it's not what the office workers of Australia have been asking for.
It's really not. And you know what? I thought that the scene that was like really an homage to The Shining, where they squeezed the paper cuts and then the blood gushed out like in The Shining. I thought, what a
I thought it gushed out
wonderful-
like in Kill Bill.
I thought it
Oh.
gushed out like starburst gushers.
See, yeah, you don't have a lot of like sort of movie knowledge
No.
to refer back to.
No, I do not.
Yeah, but I appreciate you trying to join the conversation.
Thank you
very,
so
very
much.
nice. Yeah.
Should I go? I feel weird.
I mean, you look, you can. You don't have to.
I'll stay. I'll stay.
We're not the captain of the ship.
We're not the captain
We're
of
not
the
the
ship.
captain of the ship.
I am the captain of this ship. It's a song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please continue.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
You don't?
No.
That's okay. That's okay.
You started off the song so bravely.
Right.
I thought it would come to me.
Yeah.
Is it I'm not the captain of this ship?
Oh, up to you.
Okay.
Whatever's relevant to your life.
Never mind about
Are
that
you-
bit.
Captain. You've introduced yourself to our listeners as Captain.
Captain Emerald Bias.
Captain Emerald Bias.
Have I said my name on this?
A couple of times.
I don't think so. You might want to.
My name is Captain Emerald Bias.
Now, you've introduced yourself to our listeners as Captain Emerald Bias.
That's right.
Are you the captain of the ship?
This ship?
This ship. Because I have noticed that behind you, there is that cross-looking fellow with an extra large hat.
Oh, him?
Yeah, him.
This ship?
This ship.
Oh, that guy behind me?
Right behind
The
you.
vessel we were on?
The vessel we're on.
The man? With the
That
hat?
man. That man with the hat and everyone else on the ship saluting him.
The wooden construction with the sails?
The wooden construction with the sails and the painting on that side that says doesn't belong to... It says SS doesn't belong to Captain Emerald Bias.
No.
Huh.
That's my answer? No. Puzzle that out.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, hang on a second.
Okay.
It says on the side, SS, not Captain Emerald's ship.
So
Why wouldn't... If it was...
The tricky thing is that like he was talking about the guy behind him being the captain.
Yeah.
and then also
Yeah.
him being the captain of this ship. And then he just said no. But if depending on which one that applies to, that would mean something different.
Yeah, that's true. Huh.
I think
Should I go? I feel like I'm dragging this thing to a halt. You're also confused.
Captain.
Yes. Oh, damn it. Oh, no.
I knew it.
Oh.
Wait, that man behind you is made out of cardboard. All of the crew on this ship is made out of cardboard. They've all just blown over in the wind.
Wow, what a big ruse.
But he is actually formally, legally the captain.
Formally legally?
Formally and legally.
It's a tax
and currently?
And currently.
It's a tax dodge. That's why you've painted.
It's a tax dodge.
Oh, fair enough.
I told Zucky a few things before I left.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the awards for this week? While we've got Captain Emerald Bias here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if
he wants
Captain
to
Emerald
join.
Bias is going to stay, if you don't have anywhere else
Yeah.
to be Captain Emerald Bias,
I mean, I can go, I can stay. I love hanging out with you guys. You're so vibrant and fresh, and I haven't spoken to anyone in 30 years.
Yeah, you can stay.
Thank you.
you know. No.
So the awards this week are laundry detergent. It's just OMO, the brand OMO. And
What a get for us.
yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We're getting sponsored, getting loads of cash from that. It's not. They don't have a periodical or something. They're just going to print the awards on the back of their boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so exciting.
So we actually have one of the boxes here, so we can sort of move our hand to reveal who is the winner. Oh, it's written upside down actually, so that's easy. So we'll just flip it upside down when we want to see who the winner is.
Oh, it's upside down. That's okay. I was confused. I had been looking at the box that was labeled OWO and not sure what was going on. I thought I had gotten the sponsor wrong, but
Oh my goodness, no, sorry. It should be, the logo should be right way up. Sorry, I almost spoiled myself there because they print the answers upside down so that you can't read them. But if we had it upside down so the logo was upside down, then you'd be able to read the answers, which is not what we
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
That's okay. We were just so focused on the OWO thing.
We didn't notice.
it's a good thing I stopped
You guys, I got spoilers. I read it.
You read it?
Captain!
I know who won.
Captain, no.
That's okay. I'll keep it to myself.
Okay.
Are you sure, Captain?
No, let's go through with it. Let's just soldier on.
Let's just soldier on.
Let's just
Oh.
soldier on.
Sailor on, as I like to say. Because sailors are better than soldiers.
Really?
That's my position.
Oh my god.
I think that's a position shared by OMO as well, because the award this week is worst soldier in a film.
Oh, this sounds right up my alley. Oh, and now that I know the winner, it makes a lot of sense. That's the
does?
category.
Oh, it does?
Oh, yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
You were confused.
I was like, what award could that possibly have won? But this makes a lot of sense.
Our first nominee for worst soldier in a film comes from Tanks for the Memories, directed by Janet. All right, men. Let's pull up here. I think this is a great place to camp for the night.
Suddenly, I'll just park the tank. Oh,
Watch out for the bushes.
I'm gonna have to parallel park. Fuck. No one look. No one watch.
Corporal, you've been trained for this.
I have, but look, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of cheated a little bit on the test, on the tank driving test. Beep, beep, beep.
Do you want someone else to take over for you? Private, you've done the test, the parallel parking test.
Oh yeah. I gotta be honest with you guys. It's been so nice hanging out with you all, having a lovely time. I mean, the stories we will have when we get back home.
Oh my god.
It's been such a wild time. I mean, these past few weeks with you have been a movie. But I also cheated on the tank test.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Corporal Wheel. Private Rider.
Yes.
The tank has treads. It is the easiest machine to parallel park.
Because of the treads?
Yeah. Yeah, you can spin it without moving.
Are you going to do it then?
Yeah.
General
Can you do it, General?
Whoa, hey. I didn't become the rank of general by parking things myself. I'm not gonna. No.
So you also
No.
cheated on the test?
Whoa. Hey.
Come on, General
Come on,
Tyre.
General. You can be honest with us. We've had an amazing couple of weeks together.
Time together.
We're your buddies.
I told you about my embarrassing bowel problems.
I shat myself.
That's the reason it sort of came up. Is because I was like, oh, I'll sort of cover for this by telling a story.
Yeah,
of my own.
exactly.
Yeah, I remember those moments fondly and distinctly, and I tell you, when I get back to Vase, I'm inventing a tank with windows.
You can like roll down.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
air.
Because it's not just like just seeing out isn't gonna help.
So
It also needs to be ventilated in some way.
Yeah. Roll down windows. When my family invented automobiles and then the tanks, we didn't actually prepare for
Oh my
soldiers
goodness, I
shooting
never
themselves.
put that together. General Tyre
Tyre.
Ford.
Yeah. Oh. Sir.
Guys,
Sir, I have a newfound respect for you.
I told you this story when you joined.
Yeah, but we
We
weren't
were-
opening up to you yet, so we
Yeah.
weren't listening.
Yeah. And I was too focused on the shit in my pants.
I gotta say, I was pretty focused on it too.
Really?
I-
You noticed? No.
Yeah, when the day where you would shut your pants before you had met me came to the army, and then we all got in a tank together without any windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed the smell.
Fuck. No.
I noticed the smell too. That's why I told the story.
No.
Hey, can I sing you guys a song?
Sure. Sure. I'll just keep
You know
my
what?
mark.
I would love that.
Beep, beep,
And I'm not the captain of this ship. That's all I've got.
And that's true. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
Not even a ship.
No. I just feel like I can do anything in front of you guys now.
Yeah, could you parallel park a tank?
Please.
No.
Fuck.
What a movie! Wow, I haven't seen so many images in succession of another image in my whole life.
Yeah, Captain, do you want to sit down
I'm
for a
freaking.
li-
I'm
you're look-
overstimulated.
Yeah, you're looking a little busy.
Should we get like some blinders? Will that help him calm down?
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
horses wear?
I feel like a landlubber who hasn't got his sea legs yet.
Oh, yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
What does landlubber mean?
It means you lub on the land.
Because
Whereas me,
what does love?
I lub on the sea.
Is it-
Sea lub-
I'm a sea lubber.
Is it a corruption of love?
Nay.
It's just lubbing around.
So what does love mean?
It means to sort of lub. What Shayla said. Shayla's a sailor, so Shayla knows.
Yeah, you
Shayla
lub
Derwent.
around.
Yeah, we're just lubbing.
To lub.
What did you think of the soldiers in that film?
Quite bad.
Yeah. That's a
They
very
couldn't
good
pilot
job.
a vehicle. It's a key skill for any sort of person worth their salt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, see, for the rest of the film, they were relatively like when it came to the fighting, they were pretty good. They were, you know,
yeah.
they could do it all. I think because they had the ability to do anything they wanted.
I think the confidence and openness they shared with each other really helped them defeat all the aliens that were coming to invade Earth.
I sort of feel like the combat scenes were sort of studio directed, like studio interference. Like I feel like they would have been worse at that, but the studio wanted sort of a high octane action film in
Yeah.
between the feel good comedy of the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it did feel quite squeezed in, but I think the stunning choreography of the fight scenes really made
Oh,
up
yeah.
for it. Like,
Yeah.
like you could tell, okay,
Yeah, it was a spectacle.
the director was forced to put it in, they clearly had terms that they made the suits agree to.
Yeah, they made the most out of it, you know? Like, they had to, but they were like, we're going to do it on our own terms.
I just despise industry figures meddling with art. Don't you?
You might be surprised. The listeners might be surprised, but yeah, I am.
You am?
I am. What did you say?
I despise industry figures meddling with art.
I don't
think I am is an appropriate response to that.
No.
I don't you?
I wanted the listen.
It should be I do.
No, I wanted the listeners to know that I exist. I am a being that exists.
Yeah.
Can I just check in with you right now? Are you thinking? Oh, yeah, you're on the same. Yep. Are you thinking?
I am.
There we go.
Wow.
Done and proven and ergo quid pro quo sum.
Gosh, I wish I could think.
What do you do when a Shayla shits their pants?
What do you do with a shitty Shayla? What do you do with a shitty Shayla? I just got to go through the song.
Takes me back to primary school.
What do you do with a shitty Shayla early in the morning?
My teachers singing
Clean his butt with a rusty sailor. Okay.
Sorry, whoa, what?
Are we talking metal android who's been out to sea and corroded, or are we talking about a sailor who's been onshore?
Hasn't done it. Yeah, hasn't done it in a while. Because you got to put them through a bit of a hazing ceremony when they get back on the ship.
So, what do you call a sailor made out of metal who's corroded? Then, if rusty Shayla is a different thing,
A rust lubber.
And lub means to
Lub.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So should we look at the next film? The next one for worst
soldier. I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to compete with that.
Yeah, those were
That
three
guy-
pretty bad.
Yeah, all of them.
All of
them were bad.
Are you sure? The general seemed pretty cool, in my opinion.
I think he was faking it. That's what I was getting from. Like he was trying to use his position of authority to not admit to his own faults. And I'm surprised that he didn't really have an arc in the film because it seemed like they were setting that up.
Yeah, it kind of felt like he wasn't ready to be vulnerable with his fellow soldiers.
Which is so sad because they were so open with him.
Exactly, and that's kind of what made that was their strength.
And that is why he was worst in the combat scenes. Because, like, as you were saying before, that their openness was what made them so good at the fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he invented vehicles. His family invented vehicles. Doesn't that count for like some amount of street cred?
Mark Zuckerberg invented Facebook.
Did he?
I think it counts for street cred, but I don't think it counts for being a good soldier.
I always get those two mixed up. Our next nominee for worst soldier in a film is Outback Tech Bro by Cracking Jack Wompson.
I guess let's just stop here for the night. I mean, I know we didn't want to approach any strangers when we're out so far on the outback, but
we definitely don't.
I like we're out of fuel. We need water. I see only a spot
and
for miles where
there's so many emus around though.
we just gotta risk it. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. The emus, they're friendly beasts.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We can tame them if we need to.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Good evening. How can I be of assistance?
Hi. I'm Sam, and this is my friend Tilly.
Yeah.
What was it?
Tilly?
She was trying to.
I'm trying to go by something else.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go by Frederick.
Frederick on this trip.
Yeah.
Just trying it out. Sorry.
I'm just trying it out, but
you're right, Fred. I shouldn't have introduced you.
Sorry,
Tilly.
no,
That was,
it's fine. It's you know.
And I should have introduced myself as Quadro. Because
yeah, sorry, Quadro.
That's what I'm going by on this trip. Anyway, that's not important. Sorry. We're good. Basically, we broke down a couple, like a K back, and we were just wondering do you have any fuel or like a car you could drive us somewhere or anything?
Well, I happen to have this rather sturdy bike.
Oh, a bike? That'd be great.
Would it? I mean, we're so far from anywhere. I don't think We also don't have water. Do you have clean water? We'd love some water.
Well, I have this rather lovely tap.
Oh, that would be great.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Is
All
there
right.
anything
Can we have
up with
some
the tap?
water from the tap?
Yeah.
The tap is quite close to the ground.
That's fine.
How close to the ground?
It was about 10 centimeters off the ground. You'd have to lie down.
10 centimeters. That is close. What's it for?
In case a nearby dog is hungry or thirsty.
I feel like
Yeah,
you'd need a little bit more height for a dog, even. Or is the dog just lapping it up from the dirt?
I guess a small dog.
Small dog. Yeah.
Well, normally responsible pet owners, if they're coming out this far, they bring a bowl with
So
them.
people are walking their dogs out here?
Oh,
Are we
I guess
close
the
to?
long
Maybe the
walk.
bike is okay. Are we
Yeah.
close to like civilization? I just feel like we've gone turned around.
Actually, whereabouts do you live? Why are you out here?
Oh, me. I'm just a metaphor.
Oh no, not
Oh
again.
my god, we've run into so many metaphors on this trip.
God. Okay. Do we have to do a riddle or anything, or how do we get?
We've had to do riddles of the past ones.
Yeah.
We had to change our names at one.
Yeah. Exactly. I was perfectly fine with Tilly. Actually, I quite
I
liked
love
it.
being Sam.
Yeah, but Quadro and Frederick
That's us now.
just doesn't have the same ring.
No.
I suppose there is one riddle you could answer for me. Think carefully. Think carefully.
Are we starting? Is this the riddle or?
Oh, I could tell you the question if you want
That'd
to know
be
the
great.
question.
Is all of this part of the riddle? Because riddles can be tricky like that.
They can.
Well, okay. I'll tell you the question, and you tell me the answer, and then we'll find out.
Okay.
Are you two members of the military on a secret mission?
And it's a riddle.
carefully.
It's a riddle and not a question we have to answer truthfully.
Yeah.
You have to answer correctly.
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 Yes.
Huh. Sidebar.
So, yeah, let's go sidebar. You don't mind if we take a sidebar?
Have a
do you?
sidebar.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll just lie down and drink some water from the
Yeah,
tap.
you look thirsty.
I say we punch him in the stomach,
Yes.
steal the bike,
Yes.
find one of these dog walkers,
Yeah.
and then we'll be able to complete the mission.
I'm cool with that. Can I have a drink of water first, though?
He's sort of really going ham on it.
Yeah, I
I
kind
don't
of.
know if you'll have a chance.
Feel free to lie down. Plenty of room.
He's really licking like
Yeah.
the tap part of it, so
Yeah.
all the water that's going to come out of there is going to be like
Has already
filtered through his.
Yeah. No, I'll wait. I'll find a dog walker.
Yeah. All right. We have we
Sorry,
have an answer for you.
Sorry, excuse me.
Do you want to just kick him while he's on the ground?
Yeah, I think so. He can't get up.
All right.
Quick,
got
get
the bike.
bike.
I got it.
Run.
I'm gonna pedal.
Okay, you pedal. I'll run. It's
Okay.
only a one-person.
I'll go
bike.
slow so that you can keep up.
No, I'm a fast runner.
No. I'll
Okay,
keep it.
thank
Slow.
you.
I don't
It's
want
okay,
you to
we'll
overheat.
swap at some point.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that was an interesting. Interesting film.
Huh.
It was a bit too abstract, a lot of it for me. Like there was so many and it was like really on the nose because each metaphor, it'd start out like, oh, this is interesting. Who's this character? And then it'd be like, I'm a metaphor.
Yeah, sort of very quickly revealed.
Yeah, with little pressure applied at all.
And that clip was from the 20th metaphor, and we were only,
Yeah, they
like,
really
half an
move
hour
through
into
them
the
quick.
film.
Like that, the length of that clip is about the length of each of the metaphors.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think, Matt?
I think too many unanswered questions.
Exactly. When you have lots of metaphors, where are the answers?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's wild that their mission, the whole mission that they were on, was to secure trade routes in Oceania. What are they doing in the outback?
I think there's something to that tap. I think.
Water.
Oh, is that what he was drinking?
Were they were they going to flood the outback so it becomes part of the oceanic waters, and then maybe a new trade route emerges? I love this movie.
Maybe.
I feel like. I think it's one of those cases where it's adapted from a book, and the ending doesn't market well for the general public, so they've cut it early.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Did anyone read the book?
No, I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay.
I read the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ending of the book, they find their Chevrolet that they were looking for at the start, and they're like, "Oh, that's right. We got super high last night, and we left our car here."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sort of the ending of the book.
Yeah.
Not going to run with mainstream audiences.
Yeah, but for a
it's
book,
really
it was amazing. I
Yeah.
loved that ending.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they really went there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of disappointing that it didn't make it to the movie. But, you know, I guess when you've got Clive Palmer directing it.
A lot of stuff about mining rights.
Yeah, a lot about it.
A lot of metaphors about government overreach.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a really, really dogmatic movie, I think.
There was a big dinosaur at one point.
That was actually a cameo of Clive Palmer.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Twitter's having a field day with that one.
What do you mean?
It's become a meme.
What's Twitter?
Oh, sorry, X.
Ah, yes. Good friend of Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I was his godfather
Oh, really?
Oh God.
when he was 2.
And so when you said one escaped,
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should
yes,
really,
possibly.
2 for 2 on amoral billionaires?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
It's
That's
crazy.
right.
How much time in their youth would you say you spent guiding them as their godfather to be morally correct people?
2 years and 4 years. Since they were babes.
Yeah. Right. Did you have any other godchildren or
Yep.
who?
Genghis Khan. How's he doing?
I think prolific is the best way to sum him up.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
So what about that awards?
Who do you think the worst soldier was in that film?
Who do I think?
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the answer, so I don't think I should weigh in on
Not
that.
just in that film.
In that film, the worst soldier was probably the metaphor for war early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say heavy-handed?
Yeah, it was just like a toy soldier that a kid cut in half with a butter knife. And I feel like if you're a military veteran or just a military, you are serving in the military and you get cut in half by a butter knife, you can't be that good at your job.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
No offense to anyone who has been like captured and then cut in half with a butter knife. I guess that could happen in a really grisly sort of prisoner of war situation.
That's quite a horrifying way to go, I've heard.
Yeah.
Should I be here? I feel like I'm bringing the podcast down. That was so dark what I
Well,
just
we're
said.
kind of towards the end.
I mean, it's...
I've been trying to signal to you guys that I want him to leave. And you're not listening to me. I think he's bad for the podcast. He's problematic.
I mean, yeah.
I thought so too, but I was swept away in his charismatic nature.
That's
and
how problematic people always get you.
I'm trying to get him to be my godfather, so
You want that cash.
I want that cash. I want to be a good billionaire. They exist, right? I can make them exist.
Anyway, I'm going to pray after this if anyone wants to join me.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to be guided in faith?
I want to be. Yep.
The solemn duty of any godfather or godmother?
Absolutely.
Very interesting.
Captain?
Aye.
Aye.
So, do you want to reveal who the winner is?
yeah, I mean, if you want to just tell us, you've read it already. No sense.
I
telling you it upside
remember, and I remember their names. The winner, of course, of OMO's worst.
Oh wow, he's crying.
Oh.
It's like it's gonna be okay, Captain Emerald.
OMO's it's just, when you feel seen, when
Yeah.
someone is like, you're right, that is the worst soldier in a film, and I feel that so deeply.
Absolutely.
OMO's Worst Soldier in a Film Award. Goes to Thanks for the Memories.
When I was cast as General Tyre, I had but one dream, and that was to let the people out there know that for a great deal, all you need to do is come on down to Bob Ross's tire farm. We've got all the best tires, and you can buy them free range.
And hey, boss, what's that they say about Bob Ross's tire farm? There's no such thing as a mistake, only happy little tires. Ain't that right, boss?
I love the billboards that say that right next to a photo of a car accident.
That's what my dad would have wanted. Thank you. Thank you.
Where did we pull that clip from? Because obviously they didn't have an award ceremony. They just printed who won on the back of... was that an interview or something? I just feel like we
They
should credit
did
it.
an Instagram live.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Was it a real?
They've edited some of them into reels.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
There's a really great remix.
What's that mean?
Do we have a clip of the remix?
I mean, we could try. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Bob Ross's tire yard. Bob Ross's tire yard. Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Bob Ross's tire yard. Get your deals fresh.
Photo of a car accident. Wow, that drop hits hard.
Yeah.
I want to hear that. At the
I don't know if it's going to pick up properly on the microphones that we've got here today, but that I'm pretty sure Skrillex creamed himself hearing
How did you know that?
Instagram.
This is an Instagram. What do you mean?
I'm live.
Yeah, there's a clip going around of Skrillex live reacting to
Right.
the
Live reacts to a lot of stuff on there. I'm surprised his account hasn't been taken down.
How often does he, as you would say, cream?
It's a lot. There's a lot in the world.
Should
of
I
reactions.
be here? I don't know. Should I go?
yeah.
Before you go, why don't you tell us your favorite movie quote of all time?
I thought you wanted him to leave.
But he's gonna go. If I get him to do that, then he'll leave after that.
Well, that's the end of the podcast.
what are we
He's
gonna-
be here the whole time?
What are we gonna do? We're out at sea now. We're not going back to land.
Well,
What are we gonna do when we
I think we
end
just
this episode?
appeal
of the
the FCC decision.
Yeah, true.
we
And
can just appeal.
I think we could have just
Yeah.
appealed, but we were like, let's do the pirate radio
I
thing.
burnt off my fingerprints.
That was hasty.
You told me to.
Yeah, and I was being hasty.
Did you burn off your fingerprints?
No. I was like, we'll do him first, and then if that seems like a good idea, I'll do it. And it seemed like a bad idea.
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Okay, yeah, so thank you.
Will Smith makes it look like fairly chill.
What does he do that in?
Men in Black.
Really?
not Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Is that when he gets...
You want to speak on that?
I thought that I saw a scene where he did that.
Was he like?
That's right. He was committing wire fraud for much of that TV show.
Exactly.
And he didn't want his prince showing up on the letters.
Yeah. It's a weird finale.
I didn't see that
the
episode of
checks.
Fresh Prince. I just saw him burn his fingers off in Men in Black.
I'd love
and
to
in
share my
Hitch,
favorite movie.
and in 7 Pounds
iRobot.
and
That's a lot.
Hancock.
iRobot.
Is that
Wait.
your quote?
iRobot.
Captain Emerald Bias.
Robot. I
Are you?
am.
Are you
robot.
a metal Shayla who's corroded?
I am Rust Lubber.
Oh my god.
3000 here from the future.
What?
What?
Captain.
Captain, did the FCC forgive us?
I was designed to kill Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg as a baby, but I accidentally became their godparents instead.
And forgot about your job?
Yep. Should I be here?
You really beefed.
Should I be around at all?
You really beefed it.
When I say should I be here,
Bad.
when I say should I be here, I mean should I exist?
There is currently so much wrong because of at least one of those persons.
Anyway, my favorite quote from a movie. Well, let me tell you the movie.
Are you downloading it from your databank?
I'm downloading. Reception out here is dreadful.
Before you tell us your favorite movie quote, let's all check out. My name is Reese McCain.
My name's Matthew E. Matthews,
My name's Shayla Derwent.
and I'm pretty sure you can see at least some of us at Big Fork Theatre Thursday the 23rd of January.
And you can also see me on Friday the 24th of January with my show Culprits, which is a 2-person improvised show. Goes for an hour, and we play all these different characters, and it's a lot of fun. It's a very funny show. And hey, if you're listening to this and you are in Brisbane and you like stuff, then you should come along.
I think I'm also on stage on the 30th as well.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm there at some point. I don't remember the second.
And I'll be there with my show, Tales from the Deep, where I sort of talk about my entrepreneurial ideas and how to be a good godfather.
I'll definitely be there.
That's so wonderful for you. Would you like to give us your quote, your favorite quote?
Of course. This is from Susanna's Eyebrows, a film by Chip Dresdo. And the quote is as follows. The natural way of doing it is with squirrels. But watch out for those raccoons. They'll get your eyebrows.
Whoa.